Vivian Williams. I am your health, wellness, and fitness accountability coach, and I help you reach your goals by holding you accountable for reaching them. And one way I do that is with 30-day challenges. So for the month of August, which is my birthday month, right? My birthday month, we are going to be doing shoulders. Time to firm up those shoulders. Some of you might want a little definition in the shoulders. Strengthening our backs and a little bit of a chest and just the whole shoulder area. Some of our traps up here, right? We're gonna be strengthening and defining these upper parts. So this video is going to show you guys how to do the exercises for the 30-day challenges. For the August 30-day shoulder challenge. So you can use a couple things. You can use bands. So you guys can use bands. You can use dumbbells, right? You can use your dumbbells. You can also use water bottles, right? Water bottles will suffice. Or you can use nothing. Now, if you don't use anything, it may make this a very easy challenge for you. But you can use canned goods if you happen to have them for some weight. Now, if you guys want to do a little bit heavier, you want to do something like 8.5 pounds, go buy you some water jugs. Don't take the tops off. So, I'm going to show you how to use the bands. I'm going to show you how to use the weights. You can sit or you can stand. So with the bands, the first thing you're going to do, and I don't have my gym shoes, so I'm going to step on the band. I'm going to cross the band over, right? And basically, we're going to work the traps this way. This is a 30-pound band, but you guys use whatever you have. So I'm going to slightly bend my knees, bring this up and down. Now, one of the things you will see is that my right elbow is going higher than my left elbow. And that is because I have a bad left shoulder, right? That will slide out the socket and get stuck if I do a move the wrong way. So I want you guys to always remember, if you're doing something and it comes to a workout, you can always modify. All right, so I'm gonna do this right here, right, with the dumbbells. You use whatever weight works best for you. Same position, standing, knees slightly bent, and it's up and down. And as you go up, you wanna squeeze. So I'm gonna come to you guys. I'm going to show you, hopefully you can see what my back looks like. So at the upper part of my back, you're squeezing tight, right? You squeeze tight. And what it's going to do, it's going to work this muscle here. It's also going to work up here, right across this area, right? Toning that area up. Next exercise. I'm going to take my bands. Shoulder raises to the side, right? Now, these are 30 pounds. I got both feet on. Let me take one foot off. All right, so you can always just put one foot on, one foot off. That was heavy. And then go up and down. Knees are slightly bent. Now, as you saw, I had 2 feet on. It made it a lot harder. 1 foot is fine. If you have lighter bands, you may want to use a lighter band. And come up and down. Dumbbells, same thing, right? Water bottles, the same thing. Standing, knees slightly bent, and it's up and down. Now, some of you may have a shoulder issue, and so you know the range of motion that you can use. So some of you might do this. Some of you may go more of a diagonal range, right? So if you guys cannot do the side ones, like this does not work for you, you can either do on a diagonal, or you can do front raises, right? Now, each of those work different parts of your shoulder, right? So this here is gonna work this, right? That makes sense. Then you have your diagonal, then you have, if you do it in the front, guess what you're gonna work? The front muscle, right? The front part of your of your shoulder. All right, so there's that. The next exercise are shoulder presses. Yes, shoulder presses. I'm gonna put 1 foot on, and this may even be too heavy, but we'll see what happens. 1 foot, I'm gonna flip these over this way, and then up and down for shoulder presses. Let me take my foot in the front, and the bands are behind, up and down. Now, I'm not probably going to use these bands. This calls from, you need a lot of stability. There's a lot of shaking going on me with these bands. Again, you guys can also sit down when doing any of these exercises if you don't want to stand. Abs are going to stay tight the entire time you're doing this. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Now, here, dumbbell. These are 5 pounds. I'm going to be doing heavier weights. I love shoulder presses. So, bending at the knees, right, and pressing up and down. One of the things I love about the shoulder press is that it works different parts of my back, right? And so you may or may not want to do heavy weight, kind of almost like doing a pull-up, right? So if you know what muscles those work, we're working shoulder. And when you're doing exercises, you also are working what we like to call secondary muscles. So although we're working shoulders, we're going to be working some other secondary muscles. So for example, shoulder presses, right? That's going to work your traps, your triceps, your back, like right down in this area. So if you have some back fat down there, you know, some of us have that pinchy roll thing. So it might work and tone up that, might make that smaller, not take it completely away, but make it a little bit smaller, right? So even if you do this up and down, when you're doing this exercise, make sure you're squeezing your muscles tight. Last but not least exercise, another shoulder exercise. Now I'm going to put my band on the floor. I'm going to put, just so I have more room, right, more slack. Now, this exercise is where you're just going to take and rotate. Let's see if I can hold my hand right to do it with this. And you're rotating back and forth. So I might need to tighten this up some, so I step a little bit more up, down. Now, if you cannot do this exercise, right, maybe this is a rotation, right? Maybe that rotation does not work for you. What I want you to do instead is you're going to go back. You're just going up and down like this. Arms straight. Now, this is going to work your triceps, but it's going to work the back of your shoulders also, right? So it's just basically up, down. Triceps are going to be worked, but so is the back of that shoulder. As you go up, you want to squeeze. All right, so if you can't do that rotation, which I'm going to be doing lightweight for that one, right? So it's here, right? Or you can be up here, and it's down and up. Down, rotating the shoulder, right? Down and up. And you would do the same on the other side. Same with the band. Down. Now you'll see, because of my shoulder injury that I had since high school, I don't do the same on this side. That's okay. Again, now if you can't do that, I want you to take your arm back. You might use light weight, no weight. And you're just going to go up and down, just like this, squeezing the back of the shoulder. You're going to feel this in your triceps also. Okay? Now, if you say, oh man, that makes my back hurt, oh, I can't do that, then what do? Stand and do it. Just swing your hand back. Be in control. You can go slow or you can go fast. Now, for this challenge, it's $8. And we do other things in the challenge, right? We have Meatless Monday. So all of this is included in your $8. If you want to sign up for every challenge for the rest of the year, that's going to cost you $29. So for our August challenge, though, you're going to be doing this challenge. There is no beginner, no intermediate, no advanced. Everyone is doing the same number, right? But I always let everybody in the group know if there's something you cannot do. If you get to a number that you cannot do, let's say we're on 50, for example, and you can't do 50, or 50 is the max you can do, then you just stay at that number until we finish. If 30 is the max you can do, then you stay at that number until we finish, right? Now, the other things, as I mentioned already, as part of this challenge, besides just doing the shoulder exercises, the rest of the stuff in the challenge is optional. Again, we have Meatless Monday. We have 64 ounces of water or more. 10,000 steps a day, if those are things that you guys want to do. And then we also have intermittent fasting. So we have some ladies in the group that are intermittent fasting, and it is, I think for them, it is great. They love doing it, and they are doing their intermittent fasting. Some are doing 10,000 steps or more. Some are drinking more than 64 ounces of water a day. And then some are joining us for Meatless Monday. Some are doing all four. Some are doing none of those. and some are just picking and choosing what they want. That part is up to you, right? Because it's optional. Now, you do have to check in at least once a week, which does not happen for everyone, but you are required to check in once a week through text message, email, or in our private, or I should say in our secret, Facebook 30-Day Challenge group. So if you guys want to be in the group, check out the links in the post or description box. You can sign up for $8 for the month of August only, or $29 for the entire year and be enrolled in every challenge. So hope to see you guys in August. You can also visit my website to sign up, www.lbxfitness.com. There will also be a video in the group showing you guys how to do these exercises as well. So I hope you join us for the month of August. It's my birthday, so come celebrate my birthday month with me with this challenge. Y'all have an awesome day. Bye.
Keep pushing on.